Well guys, welcome back to another action-packed episode of Skuff TV. This week we've got all the action from the Red Bull XFighters over in the USA, highlights from the Billabong Pro Junior over in Bali where Heath Joske just took it out in perfect 4 to 6 foot conditions. Sticko's back reviewing a new surf DVD today called One California Day. In music we catch up with a band from the Gold Coast fusing mad Spanish guitar with slam and breakbeat. But right now, we're going to pay homage to the biggest swell to hit the east coast of Australia so far this year by going west and hanging out with the Beer Fridge lads. That's it from the Beer Fridge lads over west. Right now we're going over to the USA for the Red Bull XFighters.
The Red Bull XFighters series comes to historic Fort Worth Stockyards in Fort Worth, Texas. A crowd of some 20,000 people is on hand to watch the stampede and watch the grand entrance of the horse riders. A lot of Texas tradition mixed in with good old-fashioned freestyle motocross. A perfect night in Fort Worth for our 12 riders to do battle. And one of the biggest riders doing battle was Francis Thomas Pages, who pulled amazing tricks to rank him in second, but a mishap halfway through his run would take him out of contention. Australia's favorite, Robbie Madison, came back from a Cordova flip, popped his knee out of joint, and would have to retire. Then came the Raging Bulls. First up, Jeremy Twitch Stanberg, who had all the big tricks in his arsenal, ready to do battle tonight. Twitch was on fire and certainly one of the favorites on this kind of big dirt Texan course. And even tried the 115-foot massive jump first, laying it down for the next bull, Matt Rebaud from Switzerland, to take up the challenge. And take it up Matt did, with a huge rock solid over the 115-footer that left Jeremy Stanberg feeling the Texan heat. Tricks like this, the look-back kiss of death, put the accent on Rebaud's run. Not to be outdone, Rebaud would try the big quarter pipe launching into the Fort Worth skies. And then the 115-footer with the Indian Air backflip. Matt Rebaud making this trick over such a huge jump looks so easy. Rebaud was smooth all of the way through his 2 minutes of riding, and the fist pump shows he knew it was good. The Texas crowd, of course, agreed, cheering for Rebaud as he took his last bow at the end of a phenomenal X-Fighters competition. This would be the win Matt Rebaud was looking for, and the win that would put him 40 points ahead of Jeremy Stenberg in the X-Fighters series.
Coming up next, all the action from the Billabong Pro Junior over in Bali.
The kids were going mad. Like, I saw a couple nines drop right when I rolled up, and they were WCT nines, you know, they were sick waves. So yeah, the boys are really getting pitted out there, and they're doing good turns, and yeah, it's good to watch.
Congratulations, Heath Joske. Coming up next, Sticko reviews a new surf flick, One California Day.
And we're back. Welcome to Lord Villiers, Lord Central, my house. This is where all the Lords kicking it. We've come here to review One California Day. Didn't mind this movie. It's a bit of a chilled out look at the Cali crew. A little experimental journey these guys are onto.
You got to look to the past to see the future.
It's a very emotional movie, this one. The boys have been tripping on Sid, running around the hills, taking mushies. The Malloys have been off out west, hanging with the old man who's never been surfing, rocking down to Baja, going to Joel Tudor's life and check out his little epic world. We rock on down to Malibu, where there's just classic crew, like just rocking around, just can't get enough of the right on call. I really like this movie, and it's one for any passionate surfer to look at. It's one for the archives. It's a 5-star. Go check it out, guys. I really digged it. Ow!
Too many things, and not enough of nothing. Well, it can make you lose with sight of what you would die for. And we could find ourselves another place to live. And we could find ourselves another place to live. Well, loving you could have been so easy, yeah, yeah, yeah. And where you've been, and what your sky look like tonight. your hand and let it have its way with you. Oh no.
Yo guys, well that's it for this week's episode. If you like what you've seen, go to skuff.tv and download the podcast. While you're there, this is the last week that you can get your grubby little mitts on a pair of tickets to Australian Festival Splendour in the Grass. It's going to be a cracker, don't miss out. But right now, I'm out as Ego catches up with Gold Coast band Tijuana Cartel, taking their flamenco-infused breakbeat to the world. See you next week.
Tijuana Cartel, we wanted a Mexican sounding name. They're actually, they're a gang or a drug cartel in Mexico. We don't affiliate with that, we just got the name. Basically we got Spanish guitars, Mexican kind of sounding mixed in with electronica and all sorts of different stuff, so it's in a fit, sort of the cartel thing, I guess. It's kind of all electronic based. We're kind of into different things from, I don't know, breakbeat to chill out to all sorts of stuff. And I played sort of flamenco guitar over the top. We've got Gonzalez here who plays congas for us and different percussion. We've also got a live MC and we just actually added a horn player. Our live show is our thing, it's what we're about. It's crazy, it's some weird Spanish shit mixed up with strange electronica, and we've travelled a bit. We played in, we played in India, we went to UK for a couple of years and just sort of, worked around there and just been playing really. It's only really maybe the last sort of year in our life that we've sort of gone, F it, we'll give it what we got. And we've just been pushing it pretty hard really. We can actually go places now and there'll be a crowd, whereas a couple of years ago it wasn't the case. You'd sort of go and there might be one person in the back of a room sort of staring at you.
You guys, a bit of workaholics too, you got a pretty solid tour coming up over the next month or so.
Yeah man, we're off to WA and then we get back and we go straight to Beijing for 2 months. We'll be there for the Olympics and just playing through there and soaking up Asia as much as we can.
Beyond Beijing, what's in store for Tijuana Cartel?
We're working really hard on a new album. We've got the album out at the moment, Frequent Flyers, and we plan to release a new one around October. So yeah, we're just slaving away, doing that thing really.
Tijuana Cartel, go check them out.
Thank you, man. Cheers.